Hi everyone, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel. I was going to just come by tonight and do a little, let's call it my estate sale treasures. I had done a part of it earlier, a week or so ago, and I have just not gotten around to doing another one. But I wanted to just go ahead and see if I could show you a few more things that I got at this. It was a once-in-a-lifetime estate sale, I think. I've never been to one so great. But I found just some wonderful treasures. And so I won't delay. I'll just get started because I had gotten quite a few things here. And everything was 50% off on. I went on Saturday. It was the last day of the estate sale. And everything was 50% off. So it was so cool. I got everything so cheap. It was amazing. But I have never seen a cookbook like this. It says the Complete Everyday Cookbook. And it doesn't look like anything special on the front, except it does look old. So when I opened it up, I thought it was so cool. It just had all these really aged pages. They're all a little brownish. And they're, you know, this kind of, I almost want to call it newspaper print kind of paper. And so you can see they're kind of all mostly black and white. So I thought that would be cool for, you know, vintage look, for a vintage look to add to journals. And so, but it's not really black and white. It's black and brownish because of the, I guess because, I don't know if it was originally this color or if it's just this is just from age, but I really, really liked just the look of these pages. There's a couple in here that I think are colored, like right here. That's a really pretty cookie page. So the pages that are colored are pretty also. Here's some more in the back. You know, just really pretty on the colored pages, and then the brown and black pages are just so cool. And there's some index pages in the back, so even those look cool. But I was going to try to find a date real quick for you here, if you don't mind me turning it upside down real quick. So this was $2.50 and I got it half price, so I got it for $1.25. I mean, you cannot beat that for all of these pages. Okay, it's from 1971, so it's a good, you know, vintage cookbook, and I really just loved it. And that's a lot of pages for $1.25. So that was a total bargain. And then let me just show you this atlas I got. I mean, I think my parents had one of these when I was a kid. I think I remember seeing this at my house when I was a kid. I don't know if they still have it or what. But and it's kind of big. Can't even really get the whole thing in frame. But so I'll just show you. First of all, the price. It was $4.50 originally, and so I got it for half price, so it would have been $2.25 for this gorgeousness. I mean, and actually this estate sale had two atlases, but the other one was nowhere as good as this. It just didn't have as many pretty maps in it. So I didn't get that one. And you can just see this is just, you know, no glossy pages in here, and just totally full of beautiful maps. I mean, I was so thrilled when I found this, and the price for this nice big atlas was amazing. And so what is this? This is some construction paper stuck in here. You never know what you're going to find in a book, right? Some construction paper. So all these beautiful maps, just really cool. And then in the back, all these index pages that, you know, I'll use those totally. I think they're cool. So that I got at that estate sale, at that amazing estate sale. And I'm going to stop at 15 minutes because I don't want this to be too long, or we got a little ways to go. But in one of the rooms, you know how estate sales are, there's stuff throughout the house. And in one of the rooms, I ran across these books, and there were more of them. I didn't get them all. but I had never seen anything like these before. It's called Children's Activities, and it looks like they came out each month. And these are from the 50s. This one says February 1956. It was originally 50 cents. And she had kept, the lady of the house had kept all of these. And when I found them, I was like, these look really cool. And so there was a couch like right by where they were. And I just sat down and looked through every one she had and just picked out, you know, what I thought were the best ones. I didn't, you know, think I needed every single one. So, and look at the pages. They're just all kind of aged and patinaed and just really, you know, cool stuff in here. Just awesome old pages. So I was just like, wow, these are so, look at this. So cool. And so, yeah, this was February, so it was Valentine. And this one is also February 1955. And, you know, same type of pages. Let me see if it has a heart in the back. It has music here. But, oh, here's some heart stuff, heart activity. A little paper dolls. Oh, the crossword that's written on, but I would still use that. So cool, so cool. So that's that one. This is December 1955, the Christmas edition. So here's an advertisement. Let's see what's in here a little bit. I had never seen anything like these before, so anywhere. I had no idea these kind of things existed. But look how big they are too. You know how the activity books, you know, what kind of, here's a little bit of cutout. Somebody did an activity in here. But the activity books now, or kids magazines, are, you know, smaller, some more paper dolls. Those advertisements. So really cool. There's some Santa Claus. Trying to see what's Christmassy in here. Okay, so that one, and then May 1955. I think I picked it out for this one for the picture on the front. I like the retro, you know, vintage looking covers. And then the inside, oh, pretty little deer. So cool, so cool. Paper dolls. That's cool. I'm gonna have to use those for sure. Okay, January 1956. So kind of a wintry theme here on the front with a snowman and the retro looking kids. Or they're actually not retro, they're vintage. Pretty kittens. It looks like a poem here. A little stories. And this is the Christmas, or this is the winter, January. There's a pretty little creature there. Some more creatures. Skating. See, I hadn't looked through them yet. More paper dolls. Wow, those are so cool. Hilda of Bavaria. Wow. See, I hadn't looked through all the pages yet. Okay, and that's the back, or that's the front cover. Oh, that's the front. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Okay, the front. This is the front cover. I guess it's loose here, and this is the back cover. Okay. Advertisements on the back. So, okay, so that's those. Let's see where we're at. I can't see my clock exactly, but I think we're about 9 minutes in. So let me see if I can grab a few more things. Okay, this was from the sewing room. And they had a table there, and they had this bag of trims, and then I was getting my hands full, so I just stuffed stuff in this bag as I was walking around. But here's some pretty trims I got. This one, really pretty. Let's see, this one. Yeah, these were, pretty much all these trims were in this bag. And then I stuck other things in there too. But yeah, all these little trims was in this bag. And I was like, wow, I just found a treasure trove of trims. See how pretty? I mean, I found the jackpot of trims here. This awesome little trims. A bunch of that one. Here's a little tiny trim here. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so delicate. So delicate. Okay, that one. Here's this one. Trying to make sure you can see it good. But there's that one. And just look how many, all this stuff was just stuffed in there. Some embroidery floss. Another pretty trim here. And I love the color on this one. That one. More embroidery floss. And just some little delicate trim. Let's see what's mixed up in here. Here's a colored one. This is kind of a mossy bluish green. This is probably, some of this is probably really old too. I mean, maybe it's all really old, I don't know. But a pretty lacy trim. Let's see, I think that's all one piece. Another little bit of lacy trim. This is on a little cardboard thing. That's pretty. Here's some pretty yellow trim. I want to just get a piece off so I can make sure you can see that. And this, I don't know if that's anything like what's already been shown, but that piece, here's another piece. And here's some green. This is, this looks like, what is it? Lace, is it called seam binding or lace facing? Anyway, this pretty lacy. I love this stuff. Oh, that's really pretty. And then here's some cool looking stuff here. Let's see, another green one. This green. I mean, can you believe I found all this stuff in one house? I mean, I couldn't believe it. I've never found all this kind of stuff in one house before. I've never found this much stuff in one house before. I was just amazed at this house. Let's see, here's some little blue seam binding, okay? And here's some white seam binding. And here's some needles. I don't remember even, oh, I picked these up because of they had big, what kind of needle? These are called tapestry needles, and they had the big, you know, these are good for sewing your pamphlet stitches in with a big, you know, they have a sharp end, and then you can get your thread in that big end piece there. And some old buttons on a button card. And a little postcard. I have other postcards, but this one was just on a table somewhere sitting, so I just stuffed it in a bag, and I thought it was so cute with the chickens, colorful little chickens. And does it have a year on here? It's unused, and it doesn't have a date. No date, but it's so cute. So cute. I love it. I love it. Oh, and a pack of little pins. You know, I like to put little pins in my journals and pin it on the trims and things. So a pack of little pins. It's never been opened. And they're little kind of bronzish looking pins. I don't think I have any that color. And another package of trim that apparently she bought and never used. And that's really different. So I thought that was cool. You can see that good. And then this was in a drawer, and I think these were in a drawer in the kitchen. There's just some keys, old keys, and I thought those were really cool. I like to, you know, use those kind of like charms, and it has this little ball chain and a little tag here. It says North Carolina on it, like a little license tag. I thought that was all cute stuff I could use as charms. And then another old key with an old tag on it. A little keychain with an angel, you know. Thought that would be cute as a charm. I'd probably maybe take it off of here and just use the angel as a charm. I love whenever I find these, I always get them the old clips. So I always get those if I see them. And then just some old keys. And I didn't want to take this apart because I didn't necessarily want all of these keys, but I like some of the older ones. And I'll just use these as charms also. I mean, some of these look pretty old. This one here looks really cool and old. And this one actually looks pretty old too. Oh, look at this one. That one looks old. That's cool. So lots of fun stuff, and we're getting over my limit here, so I'll let you go and we'll do some more. I got a few more things to show you from the kitchen, some recipe stuff. Tons of recipe things that I picked up out of the kitchen. I couldn't believe they were still there on Saturday, and somebody hadn't grabbed them on the first 2 days because that was the third day when I went. So anyway, I will let you go and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching tonight. I hope it was fun for you.